Also developing tonight, a mom is setting the record straight after news outlets across the country accuse potential 2016 candidate, Texas Senator Ted Cruz, of scaring her 3-year-old daughter during a recent speech. Shannon Bream live with us here in the studio. Hey, Shannon.
It's good to see you. Hey, listen, this thing about Cruz is that they're going after him taking jabs, saying, you know, he was a monster essentially. But it's all about this unscripted moment on the campaign trail with a 3-year-old little girl. She took his words very literally. Here they are.
The Obama-Clinton foreign policy of leading from behind. The whole world's on fire. The world is on fire. Yes, your world is on fire. But you know what? Your mommy's here, and everyone's here to make sure that the world you grow up in is even better.
Well, New York Magazine blasted out this headline, quote, Ted Cruz's new campaign strategy, scare tiny children. Mediaite wasn't far behind with this one, quote, Ted Cruz scares little girl, your world is on fire. Salon summed it up this way, your world is on fire. Ted Cruz wants this terrified little girl to know the end is nigh. Well, several outlets went on to use words like fearmonger, crazy, and nuts, and accused Cruz of horrifying the young speechgoer. But it turns out she's actually not scarred for life. In fact, her mother, Michelle, who was a fan of Cruz, explained to her little girl, Julia, that Cruz is like a fireman. He's going to put out the blaze. She says her daughter was completely happy with that explanation, went back to playing a game on her mom's phone, and asked, when can I get a cookie? Well, Mom Michelle says she even explained this all to reporters who cornered her after the speech, and here's what she said today on the Cooner Report, a radio show, about chatting with Cruz afterwards.
He was incredible. Yeah, so friendly. He gave my daughter a big high five. He was great, and she was so happy. She was actually calling him Uncle Cruz for the rest of the day.
Uncle Cruz. By the way, the guy who posted this whole thing on YouTube, his name is Zane Richer. He says he was sitting right behind the little girl. She never appeared frightened of anything at all. He said she was, quote, smiling and looking around. And Megan, he said, same thing. She went right back to using her mom's phone and playing the games. But, you know, some people, you can't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
You know, but the moment is truly funny.
The world is on fire?
What? I mean, you just know that's going to wind up in the late night shows in some fashion.
Oh, yeah, tonight. Yeah. We'll watch.
And if Cruz is smart, he'll have fun with it himself. Great to see you, Shannon.
You too.
We also